Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is DeCarlos. Finally doing another video. As you all know, when I posted in the groups, I was trying to find my Fingers of Death brown bag menu that I received from Oscar, because I wanted to do that one. But like I told you all, when I was in the hospital having my knee replaced, my wife put a lot of my stuff in different closets in the house, and a lot of the stuff is upstairs in the bedroom closet, and I haven't gotten a chance to look through that stuff just yet. I looked through the closet downstairs and I found some of my French menus and halal menus like this one right here, and a couple of other ones, a couple of totems and things like that. So until I can find and get in that closet and find the Fingers of Death, I'll be doing some of the ones that I found. I also have some of the brown bags that I received from Matt, but none of those are the Fingers of Death. So I wanted the first brown bag I want to do is the Fingers of Death that Oscar had sent me some time ago. So tonight I'm just doing this halal menu. It's a halal menu. It's the vegetable barley stew with lamb. And I went on and decided to do this one because from the videos I've seen of other ones, because of the packaging with the little snacks and things, they may not hold up well. So I just wanted to go on and start doing this one now, before it get too bad. Hopefully nothing is bad in it, I can still eat the stuff. So that's why I'm trying to get to some of my older things and a couple of my Russian ones that are probably getting a little older. I don't want nothing to spoil or go bad in those before I get to try them. So right now I'm gonna do this halal menu. Like I said, it's vegetable barley stew with lamb, and the date code on the packaging, I don't know if you can see it because it's clear, but the date is 7263. So that would be the 263rd day of 2017. Yeah, 2017. So hopefully everything in here is still okay. If not, probably the only thing that'll probably be bad is maybe the snacks. So I'm gonna find out about that right now. It has a peelable seal. I'm gonna see can I get it to open up, but my carpal tunnel been acting up, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but I'm gonna try and see can I get it. If not, I got a knife in my pocket to use, but it's kind of hard trying to do things with my wrist right now. So okay, that worked. So I was able to get that. So let's start taking the stuff out of here and let's see what's in here. The first thing is the main. It's like I said, vegetable barley stew with lamb, and the date code on this is 7052. So that's the 52nd day of 2017. So this should be pretty much okay. I hope it is. So we have that. We have chocolate pudding. I might try a little bit of that, but I'm not a real big pudding fan. But I'll try it. I don't think this is the caffeinated one because it doesn't have caffeine. It doesn't say caffeinated. And the date code on this one is 7055. So that's the 55th day of 2017. And they go to the nutrition facts on it. I'll try it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a real big pudding fan though, so give that a try. We have beverage-based powder grape. We got mini pretzels. We have here's the accessory pack. Spoon and everything in there. I'll open that up in a second. We have some oatmeal cookies. We have the ration heater. I'm gonna try this and see if it works. If not, I do have some water on the stove boiling right now, just in case I have to put it on the stove if this doesn't work. We have a pack of raisins. And lastly, we have RNS peanuts. I don't know what that is, but I don't know what the RNS mean, but it says RNS peanuts, so I'll give that a try. And that was everything that was in that bag. That's everything out of that. Alright, so I must try to see if I can get this ration heater to work. So hopefully it does. So we're gonna get that opened up and get some water in this and try to see if it'll work. Hopefully it'll work well enough just for me to do the review. If not, I'm gonna have to put it in that pot of boiling water I have on the stove. So let's get the barley stew open. And this is what it looks like. You might can't see the date on it because I don't have all the lights on in here because I don't want to disturb this dog over here. This dog, he thinks he's a person, so he be wanting me and everybody in the house to talk to him when we downstairs. And with the lights on, he'll probably start yelping or whining for me to talk to him. But again, it has the day code on it, 7052, and vegetable barley stew with lamb. And I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, break it up, try to break it up, so that if the ration heater does work, it doesn't, it'll heat up a little better, and hopefully it don't come out in a big clump. So loosen that up a little bit. And it feels like it's a lot in here. It looks like it's really stuffed. So I'm not gonna be able to eat all this though. I'll probably just take a couple of spoons of it. Cause I can't really eat that much food anyway. So, but I'll do that, and then I'm gonna put the water in here. Put some water in this to see if I can get it to start working. And you know what? Before I do that, I forgot. Let me open up this accessory pack. Pretty much the same thing in this in all of them. So, but let me open it up anyway so I can have it ready if I need to use anything out of it. Everybody already know we get the spoon, toilet paper, a napkin. I saw this in the video I just watched, and they have sugar in here, but I don't know why they have sugar in here because there's no hot drink in here, no hot beverage to drink. So I don't know what you would use the sugar for. I don't think you would use it for pudding because pudding should be already sweet. The grape drink should be sweet already itself. So I don't really understand why they would put sugar in here knowing there's no coffee or tea in there. We have some pepper. What else? Salt. A fresh nap. And a white pack of matches. Everybody know how matches work, so I'm not gonna strike a match for that. So, all right. So that was what this. What was in the accessory pack, though. Let me try to get some water in this, and hopefully this ration heater still work. I hope it works. I really don't feel like going over to the stove, but hopefully it'll work. And try to get the right amount of water in here and not overdo it. A little bit more. All right, that look like that's about right. So let me get the water in there a little bit. Try to get it started before I put everything in there. And say hopefully it'll work. I'm hoping it'll work. Try to get it a little wet to see if anything will start up. And I'm trying to feel. Yeah, it's starting because I can actually hear it. I can hear it starting. Yeah, it's starting up. So I'm going to slip this in there. Hopefully I can get it in here without a turn. Yeah, it's working because I smell it. The smell coming off of it. And I don't know if y'all can see, but it is some steam coming off of it now. Let me hurry up and get this in here before I burn myself. Give it a little fold. And stick it back in the little box and let that heat up. So let that heat up right there, and I'll sit it. Yeah, it's working real good because I can feel the heat coming through the heat is coming through the box right here. So I'm gonna sit that right there and let that do its thing. While that's doing what it's doing, we're gonna, what I'm gonna do, let me get the pudding out first. Like I say, I ain't a big fan of pudding, and especially, I don't like no vanilla flavor or anything. When I had my gastric sleeve surgery, I was on protein drinks for like over a month, and I drank a lot of vanilla flavored protein drinks and stuff to the point that I can't stand no vanilla flavor now. So I like chocolate, but I don't eat chocolate too much. I'm not a real big chocolate person. So, but like I said, I'll try this. But I'm not gonna eat much of it because I'm really not into desserts like that. I'm really every once in a while I get some desserts or cakes or something like that, like the cakes I've gotten from Park Avenue, but I still have those in the freezer where I only had like a couple of pieces off of it, off of both of them, and only had one piece off of each one, and they're sitting in the freezer right now. So I'm gonna put the pudding in the middle right here. Like I said, I'm not a real big pudding person, so I do like banana pudding though, but that's like I don't really consider that pudding like this right here. So hopefully this is okay though, with the age on it. It looks okay, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a pudding fan, so I really don't know how pudding's supposed to look. As far as I know, I don't think it's supposed to look like that though, but it doesn't look like pudding to me. It looks like something else, but I'm not gonna try to be gross on here, so let me get that little bit off right there. Yeah. So there's the pudding. Next, I'm gonna open up the peanuts. And the peanuts, they smell okay. Peanuts smell okay. It don't have no bad smell to it or nothing. So let's get the peanuts in there. Got peanuts in. What else next we're gonna put? Let's get the raisins. They feel a little clumped together, but they should loosen up. So I'll put the raisins right here. That's a good amount of raisins. They look a little dry, but they look fine though. I'll try those. What else? Let's see what we got here. We got the oatmeal cookies. Gonna open the oatmeal cookies yet. And they don't look too bad. They don't look like they're broken up that much. I'm gonna stick those right here. It's like 4 cookies. Yeah, 4 oatmeal cookies. Mini cookies. They look okay though. And there's a good cinnamon smell coming off of them. I like the smell of those. It actually smells good. We have the, what's these? The mini pretzels. And I'm just realizing, well no, I have one for everything. Alright, so we had the pretzels. And let's see what kind of pretzels we have. Okay, yeah, it's just pretzels in this. So, it's a lot of them, but I ain't gonna put all of them. I'll put half of the pack in there. But that's a good amount of pretzels right there. Those pretzels probably can last you all day. Probably would last me all day. A couple of days. And we're gonna do the beverage powder. And it says 12 ounces, I believe. Y'all know my Star Trek mug is, I think my mug is like 12 ounces or so. I forgot how big that mug is now. I'm pretty sure to take all of this. Just hopefully it's not too sweet, but I'm going to put all that in there. And you see it's nothing but white powder, so it smells like grape though. It smells like grape soda. So we got that, and then we put some water in it. Like I said, I believe this cup is about 12 ounces or so, but even I'm just gonna put the rest of this water in it because I did take a sip out of it earlier, so I'm going to fill that up with that and give it a stir up. It still has a lot of sugar down in there. I can feel it and hear it while I'm stirring it. So, like I said, I'm gonna give it a good stir though, and then let it sit, and then I'll give it another little stir. But that's the color of it. Yeah, the color may look a little different or off because this is the Star Trek glass has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. So, but it looks like purple drink. Smells like it. So it smells like purple Kool-Aid. So let me check the way, see how this feeling. All right, it's still hot. And what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna try. Yeah, cause it's real hot here on the bottom right here. I'm gonna flip it around some, just to try to get the other side heated up also, and just to try to make sure it gets fully heated all over. So I'm gonna put it on the other side of the element now. I'm trying to make sure that it gets heated properly. I want it to be as warm as I can get it. I can tell you without having to put it in the pot of boiling water on the stove. Yeah, There we go. I'm gonna try to, without burning myself, try to pull this element up a little bit. So it's like right in the middle of it. And it's still hot, so yeah, this thing really, the bottom part of it is real hot though. The bottom of the heating element. The middle and top part aren't that hot. But they good in there, so I'm going to leave that, put that back in here for a couple of minutes. Oh, and then I will drop the box. So let me grab the other one and just stick it in here. And let it stay in there for another minute or two, a couple of minutes. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to get this stuff right here, try and see how it tastes. I'll start with the peanuts. Pretty sure they should be fine. Peanuts are peanuts. It says S&P or S and whatever it said, I forgot. Don't look like any salt is on these though, but I don't really need salt that much anyway, so it should be fine. Let me give the peanuts a try. Peanuts taste fine. No bad taste to them. They really don't have no salt on it. It's like a little bit of a taste of salt, but I don't think no salt is on it at all. But I actually like peanuts like this without salt, so the peanuts taste good. They're fine. Nothing wrong with these. And again, this is a 2017 ration, so yeah, them peanuts are fine. So those are still good. Excuse me for chewing and talking at the same time, but now I'm gonna try some of the raisins. I like raisins. I don't eat them that much though, but they're okay. So we'll get the raisins to try and see how these are. Yeah, the raisins are still good. They're nice and sweet. They look dry, but they're really not. Biting into them, they're not dry. They look a little dry, but they're actually not dry. So those are pretty good. Those are some good raisins. Don't have no not like some raisins with the excess sugar on the outside of them. These are pretty good though. These are fine like they are without having no extra sugar or nothing on them. Those are delicious. Let me try these pretzels. Now, these pretzels may taste a little different because they're a little older and it's like a bread product though, so but they look fine. Again, I don't see, but I barely see any salt on these, so I don't know if they're salted or not. Usually pretzels are, so but let me get these to try and see how the pretzels taste. All right, the pretzels, they're okay, but you could tell they're getting some age on them because they're starting to get a little stale. The taste is okay. It got a little bit of a stale taste to it, but it's nothing bad. But I'm glad I did want to decide to open this one up because I don't think these pretzels would last that much longer. They're fine though. There's nothing wrong with them. They're edible. They still have some good taste to them, but they're getting stale. And once you bite into it, you can tell they're getting stale because they don't have that crunch pretzels normally have when they're fresh. But they're still okay. They're still you can still eat them. So those are still fine. All right, now I'm gonna try the pudding. Like I said, I'm not a real big pudding person though, but it looked fine, so I'll give it a try. It's no biggie. It just does. It's not. It doesn't look real smooth though. I thought pudding would be a little smoother than this, but I guess being in the ration pack probably wouldn't be. But that's the pudding. Let me give that a taste. And the pudding is actually good. It's good. Has a nice chocolate taste to it. It's nice and smooth and creamy. Uh, it doesn't have no bad taste to it, like nothing going bad in it or anything. So it's actually good. I actually like this. I kind of wish it was the one with the caffeinated one, since there's no coffee or tea in the ration. I would have liked to see how the caffeinated pudding taste, but this right here is this pudding is good. And like I said, I'm not a real big pudding person, so but that's good. I like that pudding. Now, try one of these oatmeal cookies. Try to break it. There we go. All right. This is the oatmeal cookie. Like I say, it has a nice, good cinnamon smell coming off of it. It's like also I'm getting like a lemon scent, a little bit of like citrus flavor smell, like smell like lemon to me. So try this and see how this one tastes. Cookie's good too. Nothing wrong with the cookie. The cookie's nice and crunchy. It's not stale. It don't taste stale. It actually tastes like a fresh cookie. It got a nice, good cinnamon taste to it. You can taste the cinnamon and the brown sugar in it, so the cookie's fine. Out of all this so far, the snacks, I think the only thing that probably was gonna wind up going bad or getting old or starting to get that old taste to it is the pretzels. Because like I said, they're not as crunchy as pretzels usually are. So, but they are a little still and have a little bit of a taste to them, like they're starting to get old. But they taste okay though. So everything so far, the snacks and everything held up. And this one I have, like I said, the pretzels though, they're starting to go, but they're still fine right now. And this is 2017 ration. This is 2022, and everything is still held up pretty fine on it. So let me try some of these peanuts and raisins at the same time, bro. Let's see how that is. That right there is good. What I would do with this is I would just mix these two together. Actually, I would mix all three of them. The pretzels, peanuts, and raisins. I would mix them together and just have that all together as one snack. Yeah, they taste all taste good together. And what I'm gonna do with the cookie, I'm gonna put a little bit, break this half of the cookie up into the pudding right there. Excuse me, and give that a try with the cookie in it. It probably tastes a little bit like a cobbler to me. All right, so we're gonna try that pudding with some of the oatmeal cookie in it. And that's good. Mixed together, that's good too. So, me personally, I would probably crumble up a couple of these cookies in the pudding, and actually that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave one cookie right there. I will leave one for Judah, but he upstairs sleeps, so. And he don't need no extra sugar. He already a little hyper, so. But I'll leave two cookies right there. But what I would personally do, I would mix the cookies and the pudding together, and I would take these three snacks, the pretzels, peanuts, and raisins, and I would put them all together and just eat on that during the day as a snack, basically making like a little bit of a trail mix. So, but because everything in it is fine, so I would mix all that together and give it a try. Hold on, let me do one other thing real quick. Let me try that drink before I open up the main. Wipe off my spoon so I can give it another stir. Alright, now get this another stir real quick. I think all the sugar is dissolved now because I don't hear it no more. Alright, now we'll give this a taste. Okay, that tastes fine. Either my cup is bigger than 12 ounces and I put too much water in it, or now I see why they give you sugar. If my cup is 12 ounces, like I believe it is, it's either 12 or 16. I may have put a little bit too much water. If I didn't, now I see why they give you sugar. Because if you wanted to, you could add some sugar to that. It's fine for me. I don't eat a lot, drink a lot, or use a lot of sugar, so it's fine to me the way it is. But if that's what the sugar is for, I do see why now, because it's not real sweet. And then I put the whole pack in there. And like I said, my mug could be bigger than 12 ounces, so I actually forgot how big this glass is. It's either 12 or 14, one of the two. I actually forgot, so the taste of it not being sweet could be my fault, having too much water in it. So now let's get this main out. And the heater is still like, really hot. Yeah, this thing's still really hot. Actually, you could put something else in here and heat it up. So that thing is still like really hot. Wipe this off. Yeah, it's hot on this side. Yeah, it's actually really warm. So that's the first time I used one of those, and it actually worked well. Yeah, because this is like really hot. So let me mix it up a little bit to get the heat distributed around. But it's like this side right here is really hot. This is the last side I had up against the element. This side is warm now because I'm mixing it back up. Well, this is the first time I had used one of those, and it actually worked. One time I tried to use one with a ration, I did, and it didn't work. So I thought maybe I was doing something wrong. So I feel good now knowing that I actually did one right. So let's tear this open and give this a look. Alright, it looks a little loose, like it loosened up some. Yeah, it got a nice tomatoey smell to it. It looks good. It's still gonna come out on the clump though, but it's a soft clump. Everything came out. So now let me break it up some. But you can tell it heated up pretty well because it's breaking apart pretty easily. And again, this is barley and lamb. And I see, like, I don't know if you can see it. It got some little green pieces in it. I believe this is, try to get it so you can see it. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's a green piece in there. It's look like it's a green pepper. I remember I was looking at Nathan's video of doing this, and he saw the green things in it, but he didn't know what it was. He thought something could have been wrong with it, so he didn't. He took that part out, but it's in mine also. So I don't think it was nothing wrong. I think it's just green pepper. That's what it looked like to me, green bell pepper. It do seem a little oily though, because I don't know if you can see right here. It's a bit of oil right there. And oil, me and oil don't work that well together that much anymore. With my altered stomach, oils don't agree with me too much. Too much oil anyway. So let's give this a try now. I'm trying to find a chunk of lamb, but okay, here go a big piece right here. It's lamb and barley. I don't know how well you can see it, but right here is a big chunk piece of lamb. So let's see how this tastes. It tastes pretty good. It has a tomato based taste. The lamb is like tender. Um, it has a little note of sweetness to it to me also, but there's some big chunks of not ham, I'm sorry, lamb in there. Here's a potato piece right there, and the potato isn't like too hard or anything. It's not too soft or mushy. It's just right. So now, for me, what I'm about to do is I need to put some pepper in this, and probably a little bit of the salt, just to because for some reason to me, it's tasting a little sweet to me. I don't know if that's the tomato paste or salt, tomato paste or sauce they put in it, but it tastes a little sweet to me. I'm the type of person, like, I know some people put sugar and things like that in their spaghetti, and they make spaghetti and things like that. I don't like it sweet, so I'll put that pepper in it. It could use a little salt. It don't need too much of it, but I'm gonna put some salt in it just to try to knock down some of that sweet taste. Because I don't really think it need. To me, it's just too sweet. It has a little too sweetness to me. And I don't like spaghetti with sugar in it or anything like that. Like I said, I know some people put sugar in their spaghetti. I don't. I just don't like it. To me, it's no need for it. So and mix that up and see if that helped. Get rid of some of that sweet taste. Yeah, that helped a little bit. It's still a little sweet to me though. Probably would have worked with me is if I had some hot sauce or some red peppers or something to add into it, because maybe that'll cut down on the sweetness to me. But it's good though. The barley has a rice texture, so it's kind of like rice. It's good though. This is really good. Like I said, it's just a little sweet for me. So this halal meal is actually really delicious. I could deal with this. Only thing it doesn't have a hot drink, no coffee or tea. I would prefer that, but that's still fine. But for this to be a 2017 menu, everything held up well on this, and I'm glad I actually opened it up and tried it now, because it's real good. And probably if I could find another one, I would definitely get this again. Like I said, but the only thing I probably would do is make sure I have some hot sauce or red pepper flakes or something like that close to me, just to cut down on the sweetness. I don't know if anybody else had it and thought it was a little too sweet or had a sweetness to it. If you did, just let me know. But because I want to make sure it's not just me. But again, I don't eat a lot of sugar, so I notice a lot of sweet stuff. So, but it's still good. It's just I can't get over that little sweetness. But the lamb is good. It's not tough. It's nice and tender. The potatoes are tender, not too hard. It's nice chunks of lamb in here. Here's a piece of lamb right there. And it's actually soft. It's not tough. So this 2017 halal barley stew with lamb, vegetable barley stew with lamb, it's actually delicious. So if I can find it again, I definitely would get another one of these. I know they're more updated now, so the snacks would probably be a little different, but I would definitely get this again because it's actually delicious. Everything in it is good. Nothing went bad. Like I said, the only thing with the pretzels was you could start telling they're getting old. But other than that, the pretzels are good. The peanuts they're not salted, but they still good. And this whole menu was this is a good one right here. So I'm glad I did hold off on eating today and decided to open this one up and try this one. So I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna eat all the rest of this though, but because I'm full now. But it was good. I enjoyed it, and if you could get your hands on one, I say give it a try. I think you will like it. Everything held up real nice with it. So that's the end of the review for this halal meal. I'll be doing another one soon. I have another halal meal that I want to try. Then I have some other different things I want to try that I've gotten from people. So I'll be doing those next. But again, this halal vegetables barley stew with lamb is a pretty decent ration. It's good. Everything in it held up. And again, if you get a chance and you could get a hold of one, I suggest you get one and give it a try because it's actually good. It's better than I thought it would be. And I really enjoyed it. So that's the end of the video. I thank y'all. Y'all have a good day. If any of you had this meal also, like I said, and if you thought it was a little sweet, had a little sweetness to it to you, just let me know in the comments. And give me a thumbs up on the video if you like it. Give me any feedback you have about it. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Thanks. And you all take care.